What's up, YouTube? This is Bystander X79. Alright, guys, for today's YGOPro replay video, we're going to be doing a deck that was requested last month that I profiled on my channel. Alright, and that was kind of hurt by the ban list, and that was my Metalfoes Kozmo deck. Now, the deck lost 2 copies of Dragonmaid Diagram out of the deck. So I've been experimenting with the different builds and a lot of different ratios right now. The build that I'm going to show you with the True Draco engine in it right now has just a quick fix in it. I just put in an extra copy of, or actually one copy of Metaverse as well as a copy of Demise of the Lands to help get into the field spells necessary for the deck to get going. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to get right into this. I'm going to load it up. Alright, now we're playing underneath the Master Rule revision, and this is the very first time I've ever encountered Dragonmaids, whether it be in real life or online, so this is kind of exciting. I now understand why the deck is such a fan favorite and what it can do pretty well. It's just that the deck can run short of resources at times, and if you don't have the resources to overcome your opponent's fields, it's gonna hurt you. Alright, Gold Driver Silver, Fusion, set counter, summon Strawman, out comes Dark Destroyer, which I drew into, and I target the Chambermaid. Doesn't use impermanence to negate the effect, at least have 2 monsters on the field. Alright, Chambermaid gets popped, they swap out Kitchen Maid to absorb the hit, and that's pretty much there. From there, they're going to go into Dragonmaid, pitch stuff in the graveyard, use the Fusion. Fusion is 500 points stronger than Destroyer. Gonna go into Destroyer. Destroyer gets negated by the Strawl negate, but I do manage to get Full Flame out of the deck so it can absorb the Dragonmaid Fusion attack that will follow. Alright. Counter, they get back Full Flame, use the Fusion. Algahast trying to use Metalfoes Fusion to get an extra draw. Leave Algahast in the field to try to absorb his monster. And at this point, they turn around and negate. Algahast hits me with 3,000 points of damage, and they said the send off. Send off really isn't an issue since you need to have a Dragonmaid in hand to swap with the one on field. I still have Heritage, which I can pop with Gold Driver to get a counter, go after the send off. I still have Metalfoes Fusion in the graveyard, so I'm still in a pretty good position. Okay, going forward, Kozmo Town. Kozmo Town just allows a lot to happen in this deck. Gonna allow me to get Strawman. Strawman will allow me to get into Dark Destroyer, and from there I'll be able to clear off their field and swing big into them. Alright, draw into Sliprider, boom, boom. Strawman, summon it, effect, Destroyer, Crash, Forerunner comes out, swing big, swing little, bounce, and then let's swing. So right now, I'm sitting pretty good. I got 1,400 point lead. Alright, they got nothing, no resources. Kitchen Maid comes out. Alright, they're able to set the field, bounce off things to get over Sliprider, but Sliprider is basically going to turn around and get me 2 monsters, Full Flame and Farm Girl. They're going to bounce back to get Kitchen Maid back on the field. They go into the Fusion again, Strawl, and end their turn. Now, this is right here where I'm kind of questioning why would they negate something that gives me life points. It's just going to set off a lot more effects. If anything, I would have probably tried to turn on bait out Farm Girl here, but Silver comes back. I'm able to go into Dark Lady, which is there primarily to prevent this from activating any effects if it could. Alright, again, Strawman, same thing as last turn. Crash, and at this point, I have the game. So, All right, moving forward. Now the next build is going to be more of a control build right now. I'm currently utilizing in this build there can only be one, and yeah, you're probably thinking, yeah, it's going to create some conflicts between the Kozmo pilots, which are psychic type, as well as the Metalfoes. But it really doesn't hurt that much, considering that if you look at the way we both open up, not a very good opening hand on the evil eye player's side of the field, and me, I at least get at least one card monster on the field to swing with. Since I'm going with second, I got the first attack. He can only set his, there can only be one and pass. I'm surprised he didn't set his monster as well. Big defense monster is not bad. So right now, Double Dark Destroyer, Slip Rider, Silvered, Dark Lady, and there can only be one. So yeah, this is the best I can do on this turn. Boom, 1900 points attack. Have the controlling trap on the field. Boom, double mind control. I chain. There can only be one to prevent him from going into any link place, which is going to give me my gold rider back. From here, double slip rider. I'm going to tribute off gold rider for slip rider to take out his back row. I mean, you can turn around and do this on tribute summon. People always forget that. Number 1900. All he can do is set one and pass. And at this point, I don't know what he has set. So in order to, just in case this card is a monster that has an effect that either flip that or can activate in the graveyard, I'm going to tribute or support to get out Dark Lady. He does have impermanence on the field, so I do get into Cosmo Town, but Cosmo Town trying to fix my hand doesn't let me do that. All right, so Cosmo Lady, nothing, bounces that off. Swing into him. I'm surprised he doesn't chain to Dark Lady's effect, which is just really weird. And then moving forward, again, Extravagance, boom, banish 6 for 2. So that's 2 more now. I don't know what he has on his back row. It could be something that could hurt my monster. Best case scenario would be to try to get another monster on the field. Even if it's the machine type monster, I'll put it in defense position. Since I'm not allowed to summon or control monsters with the same type, I can at least set monsters on the field to get around it. Luckily, I draw into the one card that can help me do this. Tribute off, and then I swing because I don't know, again, what's here. If it's something that can stop the attack or just take out my monster, it could be problems. Boom, I swing for game, win the duel. All right. Now, one of the cards that I'm going to turn around, again, this is Fire King Shadal's. All right, so as you can turn around and see, they're going to just basically go off, get Garunix in the graveyard. They have the fusion spell set up. They still got the field spell, which is going to allow them to search and get stuff in the graveyard that they don't need. Not a bad opening hand. Wouldn't say it's the strongest. I do have there could be only one, which really is more hurtful to my deck than their deck. Primarily because Fire Kings use a lot of different types in their deck. And when you couple in the fact that the fusion, specifically Grista here, is a rock type, so yeah, it's gonna be not that useful. If I had something along the lines of maybe double summon, I think that would actually help the deck out a little bit more. Or actually, not double summon. Yeah, the trap that only allows you to turn around and go into 2 summons per turn. Since Cosmos really summon more on your opponent's turn, and then boom, you have to play into Garunix here. I try going for another monster to set up in the gate. They ash it. Okay. So no monsters on the board. I do have a counter, so there can be only one that's to block any multiple monsters of the same type. Goes into Grista and swings pretty big. Sets his hand up pretty well. Boom. 2450 and 27, and down to 2850. At this, Bison Gear gets popped, can search out the fusion. I get counter, which can bring out Volt Flame. Should have brought it on the defense position. But yeah. And I'm left with 100. At this point, yeah, this is not a good situation for a Cosmo deck because you can't really utilize Cosmo Town to recycle anything from the Vantage Zone, or even utilize Stormman's effect to get back Dark Destroyer. Alright, I do play pretty decently. Draw into another Extravagance, Fusion Summon Alka-Heist to try to slurp up one of their monsters during their turn. Now, I'm gonna get attacked via Krista first. I'm still surprised they didn't turn on use Krista's effect. Did have a Shadow card in hand, and in hindsight, I should not have slurped up Krista. I should have slurped up Garunix just to turn around and get the fence a little bit better. But slurp recovers the field spell, the fusion spell, and then yeah, it's basically send stuff to the graveyard, cycle out. All right. Metalfoes Fusion gets me emergency teleport. I can't do anything with this. I still have this. I want to bring this guy up, but I have low life points, so I'm gonna have to turn around and settle for attacking over Barong with Stormmen, summon out the Slipwire to pop the back row, and then swing over Garunix. He is gonna change Call by the Grave to get rid of Alka-Heist, which really isn't that big of a loss. Alright, this gets them the Yakasha, but again, pops both cards. I have Farm Girl. I chain. Pop this. Spill spell, both cards go to the graveyard. Stand by face, brings up Grunix. Can't really do anything considering all my pilots are banished. Can't really recycle anything, so I have nothing to scoop. Alright? Alright guys, that is it for my YGO replay video for this week. Guys, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this on my channel, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss a single upload. Check out the description box below. Find links to my social medias, including the Discord server. Join the conversation. We'll love to have you. And if you really want to help support my channel, guys, consider utilizing my TCG Player affiliate link when you shop on tcgplayer.com. I get a small percentage back of any purchases you use during when you utilize my link, so it does help me get better cards to give you better content. All right. Also, guys, keep a lookout for my updated Metalfoes Kozmo deck that I am currently working on. It should be up next week. All right, guys. Until next time. Peace.